we had to sell. Like, okay, so we're
No,
gonna
wait,
move.
we didn't sell all of our stuff yet. We got a storage unit
For what? Why did we get a storage unit
for all of our belongings because we were planning on being there for 4 months.
in Florida?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember that.
You're like, I just want to.
I was gonna go for taxis and help my dad make a lot of money, right?
Yes.
Is that the plan?
And I think so. And you were just like, okay, we're just gonna go there for 4 months because I really want to like see everybody, and I want to. We can just live with my parents because
They have space.
they have space and we don't have money and we want to save money. So we were like, okay, well, let's do that. So his mom's like, okay, $50 a month. And we're like, sweet, let's do it.
So that's what we were paying, $50 to stay in the back bedroom.
Yep.
It's kind of a mother-in-law apartment almost.
No, a bedroom.
A bedroom.
In the garage.
That's true.
A cement floor.
I
carpet over it.
embellished it to make it sound better than
Yes,
it
he
really
did.
was.
Yep. He did. It was a big room though.
It was a big room.
But
I was going to work and we were going to save and it was going to be a fun experience.
we're always like, oh, this is going to be great. We're going to work and we're going to save and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Also, we weren't in the saving mindset because we were so far behind on the things that we needed or wanted. Anytime we got money, we just spent it on what we needed because we needed it, like
Right.
phones or underwear, like it wasn't like crazy extravagant things. It was just things that you need to live. And so we were just far behind, and the amount of money we were making at that time did not cover it. So
we got a storage unit because we were only going to be temporarily in Florida.
yes.
And then we
for
changed
4
our
months.
mind. Why did we change our mind?
Because you didn't want to leave Florida. When that 4 months was up, I was pregnant with Corbin.
No.
Yes.
No, there's no way. No, there's no way because
Yes.
if we went there in December, Corbin was born the next year after. You're right.
I was right. Like
So
usual.
wait, did we fly back to Utah and then?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's
I forgot
finally
that.
remembering.
Oh my gosh.
He's finally remembering. So this is how it happened.
This is what happens. It's 10 years ago.
We
Lots
leave
happened.
in November or December.
It was right before Christmas, right before the first
December.
snowfall.
That's right.
We drove
left in
straight
December.
south. I remember
we
drove.
barely outran the storm.
The storm
it,
was like
followed
chasing us as we were
We're
like,
go, go.
south. And we went down to El Paso where it was nice and warm and then drove through Texas
Yep.
and I-10 all the way over to Orlando.
So we get to Florida. We get there one day early. One day. And Michael's mom she's like, oh yeah, we have a room for you. It's going to be all set up. We get there and it's basically the storage room of the whole house.
Yep.
And it hadn't been cleaned out.
Right.
And I was expecting, because we had at least paid a little bit of money, that it would be at least ready for us to move in. So we get there.
$50 isn't hardly a thing.
It wasn't, but for us at the time, that was a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true. We can't expect much for $50.
But for us, we did expect a lot. We were moochers.
We cleaned that room out. We got it all organized.
Well, listen, that was what started it off on a bad foot for me, because I was like, are you serious? Like, there's this giant marble slab I have to move. There's all these things. Like, I was just so shocked that your mom wasn't like my mom. That's all. I was just like, okay, I was expecting to have this place ready at least. We've got a baby. Like, we need a place to be. And the one place that was supposed to be ready just wasn't ready. And I was so off put by that.
You're expecting the royal treatment?
Not the royal treatment. I was expecting to get what we were told we would get.
Yeah.
That's not the royal treatment. That's just, getting what we paid for, I guess. And so
We got what we paid for.
Oh my goodness. Work. We got work. That's what we paid to work. Anyways, so we cleaned out the room. We made it beautiful. It was not beautiful when we got there. We tried really hard. I tried really hard to make it.
You did a great job too.
Homey and beautiful, and that was all we had. So we tried really hard to make it nice.
And I think I did work at the office for my dad a lot.
did.
My dad's an accountant. I worked for him in Orlando and
we were there
spent
for
the
4 months.
tax season there.
And then you were like, man, 4 months just isn't long enough. I could get my B's. I could get my
Oh
bees,
yeah.
and we could be here, and I could make a lot of money with beekeeping.
Because I had done beekeeping in Utah before we got married, and
Yeah.
while we were married, and I was always disappointed that they didn't give us as much honey
As Florida.
When we lived in Florida, when I lived in Florida before my mission, I had like 10 beehives, and I got so much honey. It was like the most amazing harvest.
Yep.
I would harvest multiple times a year, and so I kind of had this dream of Florida being the paradise for beekeeping.
Yep.
And so I told Rebecca, hey, look, it's springtime. Let's get some beehives. I think we can have a really good year.
And I was like, you only said 4 months. I thought we were going to go home now. I could handle 4 months. Like, at least we had a room. We weren't in the wilderness, you know, like we had running water and electricity. So that was good. But I was like, you said 4 months. And you're like, but come on, like this is my dream. And it was the same kind of scenario where I was like, okay, I just want to please you, husband, and I just want you to be happy, and so I'll do it.